Blackthorn, you... What? Reeve!
You can you can scarcely hear Amron's muffled voice through the solid metal door. Buckthorn.
God
damn it.
Alright, you guys should get near the door. I'll make sure nothing happens.
Hold on a second. Did we do my turn after that happened?
No, because it's now going to be your turn.
Oh, I got
It was Reeve's turn and then Vod's turn. Alright. The custodians turn towards you and let out an ear-splitting screech. All of you make an endurance check.
Oh my god. That's not good.
Not you guys, not Quinn and Amron. You're
okay.
fine. You're
Making sure.
Cameron's just gonna look at Quinn panically in a panic state.
Buckthorn, you're okay. Reeve, you are deafened save-ins from... And Vod, you are deafened and dazed save-ins from the horrifying screech. The custodians turn towards you.
Oh my god.
And bring out their skeletal hands, beckoning almost in a horrifying manner, as if a siren would to a sailor about to crash upon the rocks. Any actions, Reeve?
Let's see. What does deafened give me? It's can't hear, negative perception.
Yeah, you can't hear in a negative perception. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna. First, I'm gonna try to make a. I want to look at them, and I want to use my my limbs of discernment's only for creature knowledge checks, right? I can't get like insight about them or anything, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna just try to do a insight. See if it's me they're after. And
it looks like they want something from one of you.
can I reach in my cloak and, as a free action, as my cloak allows, bring out one of those books that I think I got?
Yes. The custodian snaps it up from you and returns it to its rightful place on its bookshelf. However, the other one is still screeching horribly with its anemone-covered face, and more custodians begin to pour in from the main chamber.
Oh no. As a minor action, can I try to... Can I take another one of my books out?
It's a free action to drop something, so if you want to hand him...
But it's a minor to take them out of my cloak otherwise, unless I have the one free action per turn.
You're not in combat, so I'll allow it. You're technically not in combat yet.
I'm gonna take out the other book.
Alright. It takes it from you and places it back on the bookshelf. The runes on the door turn green again and swing open, and the horrifying screeching subsides. Roxy, or Vod, you are no longer dazed or deafened. Reeve, you are no longer deafened.
What happened?
I wanna turn and be like, sorry they were overdue.
Oh my god!
Everyone's gonna walk up to Reeve. Do not fucking touch anything, Reeve!
They're here from last time. It's okay. I just
You
had
told
to
me you
burn
wouldn't
them.
touch anything! Don't touch anything!
I wouldn't read anything and touch
Don't
picture boxes.
touch anything! Unless
Enough
I say you can touch it, don't touch it.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I want to lean over and be like, you know how much these things are probably worth?
Motherfucker, you just almost... What have you got... Ugh! Your lives are at stake here. Don't touch anything.
We're good. We're safe, aren't we?
I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. Don't fucking touch anything.
Vod, it's your turn.
Vaughn will go ahead and move forward. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3.
Your ears
4,
are still
5,
ringing.
6.
You see Quinn kind of tapping at the glass in some sort of horrifying black. You're not really tapping on the glass, Quinn. I was just.
No, I'm not.
I'll tell Quinn that we should probably keep our distance from the rest of the party and expend a standard to continue moving forward. 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Just around the corner, you see a faint green light and hear crackling energy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I see. That over on that end there, it's like a wall, isn't it? At the end of the hallway.
Yeah. So, about
It goes. This is probably the part of the map where it juts down to the dead end. At least what I would
Yes.
think.
Yes,
Okay.
you can infer that much.
All right. I will kind of look back at Quinn and show him the map and kind of point at where we need to go.
Okay. Any other actions, Vaughn?
No.
Amryn, your turn.
Amryn is going to look back at Reeve and then
You! Watching you!
she's gonna do 1, 2, 3. Take a look at that thing. 4, 5, 6. I want to expend and then do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put my hand on Vod's shoulder and ask him if he's okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay. 1. You might have to watch Reeve, Vod.
I'm not watching Reeve do anything.
It might help us live.
Sounds like a captain's
Or
job.
it might help him die.
You were also in that room, Vod.
Yes. It very much was, but I also didn't take anything.
Okay. And I'm going to do an Arcana check. I don't want to go there.
Sorry, I think I froze. What did you say?
I just want to do an Arcana check on the energy.
Okay. In the hall, I can describe it a little bit better now that you're closer. In the hallway, there is a sort of green sheen of energy that takes up the entire hallway and crackles with green lightning. Upon the other side, you see a myriad of images flash by you.
Myriad.
Eh,
Okay.
some of them familiar, some of them not. Some of them perhaps even your own memories.
Interesting. What is my warp shard doing?
It is like vibrating violently.
That's probably where.
Like it actually kind of
One
hurts to hold the warp shard on your bare skin.
Take 5 damage.
like you just hit a home run and the whole bat's just vibrating.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna let Vod know that we need to go to the right, but the thing I need might be to the left. So
Isn't that the dead end?
that is the dead end, but that might be where the big warp orb is.
Okay.
I just want to check it out, just to see.
Be my guest.
All right. Well, I can't move anymore, so I'm done.
Okay, Buckthorn, your turn.
I don't like that these people are so far away from their 2 strongest party members. So I'm gonna run to
Buckthorn bounds down the hallway.
Boom, boom. So much for
yeah.
stealth.
It's like a little kid, like
I'm gonna
coming with the
run
bowling
to
ball.
there, and then I'm gonna use my standard action to go around the corner.
Okay, you see a crackling green membrane of energy before you. Images from your lifetime and things you don't even recognize flash on this sheen of green arcane energy. Just a image after image, like a just on repeat, like flashing faster than you can discern it.
I want to do my own Arcana check on it.
Okay. Holy shit!
Nice.
Good Arcana check. This is the reality. This is one of the reality membranes that Everin spoke of. A barrier that is fractured between the far realm and the mortal world.
So we do not touch that.
It takes up the entire hallway.
Mm.
I don't know. It sounds like something we need.
No, I wouldn't touch it, Buckthorn.
I don't know. It sounds like you needed something behind that.
Yeah, I don't need. I need a. It's like a ball. It's like a ball. So I don't need
Ball.
this. So let's ignore this and not touch it. It's very
All right,
important
I'll
that we
tell
don't.
you what. Once I find a good present for Kappa, I'll help you find a ball.
That's fine. But you know, this might hurt Kappa if you touch it, so let's not hurt Kappa and let's not touch this.
All right, then I'll immediately turn around,
Be a bluff check.
facing north.
Okay, alright. Quinn, it's your turn. The custodian seems extremely interested in the reaction that this ooze creature is having to your presence.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like looking at the both of you and jotting down notes a little bit faster now.
Curious. I place my hand against the glass.
Make a wisdom check for me.
Okay.
Just base wisdom.
Hope his is better than mine.
20.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Does anything else happen, or?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, what is the ooze acting any differently? Is it doing the same thing?
It's still
or-
just like going slap happy on the glass.
I look at the custodian. What is it doing?
I'd still taking notes.
All right. Well, I'm going to move over to Gawd.
Okay. You notice as you step away from the podium, the slime sort of subsides a little bit and stops being so crazy.
All right. I sort of lean over to Gawd and it's like, okay, so where are we going next?
Glenn will be heading north from here, and he'll show him the map that we need to head north.
Very well. I'll finish my standard move, and then I'll also use a standard to move another 7.
Okay. You pass by a strange, shimmering green energy that seems to have fascinated Amryn, but pay it no mind and continue north.
Okay.
Okay. There is an iron gate, or rather a iron padlock door in front of you. There's deep speech above it.
Ooh. I'm going to try to read it.
This is not in the ancient tongue that you encountered earlier. This is modern deep speech. It reads Watchtower.
Okay. I'm just gonna take note of that, and I'm done for now.
All right, Reeve, your turn.
Alright, I want to move up to here or so. And
Okay.
What do I see?
You see on a pedestal that is flanked by strange sunrod-like devices illuminating it, a glass case containing a slithering black ooze. Next to it there is a custodian taking notes on thin air using a strange orange piece of chalk. The runes that the custodian writes dissipate after a short period of time.
Alright, does the ooze react to me at all? Or
You have not yet stepped on the pedestal, so it does not seem to react to you.
I'll step up one more here.
Starts going fucking crazy, just like slamming against the glass trying to get at you.
Okay, I want to make a check on those orb things, light things.
Okay.
I just want to know if they are warp shards,
Oh, okay.
or if they have any similarities.
What kind of check was that?
Perception.
No, they're not warp shards.
Okay.
But that's all a perception check will tell you.
Alright, I'm not too concerned with them then. Does this guy seem to be... He's just jotting notes still?
Yeah, he seemed to take an increased interest when you riled up the slime and is now taking more notes.
Alright, I'm going to just spend my rest of my standard to move over
Okay.
here. And, I don't think I can see the full crackling yet. I don't know.
No, but you see a green light coming from in front of you and hear crackling energy.
Alright. And I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna be like, so what do we find? What do we find?
Now, we found something dangerous. This
That
is
one
the
is no
membrane.
good.
Yeah, this is the membrane that we don't touch. If you see these kinds of things, don't touch them, Reeve.
One of the picture books? Got it. Hey, I was told not to read any books and not to touch the membranes.
Okay,
No
so
one
this is
said
a
anything
membrane.
about don't take things, because I'm pretty sure that's what we're here to do, is take things. That's our entire goal here, is to take things.
Take thing. Singular.
A thing.
Yes, he wants a thing, I want a thing, we all want a thing.
Everyone wants it.
I don't want to have to fucking babysit you, so just...
He didn't say anything about stealing
All
other
right.
stuff. It's fine.
Alright. Alright, is he done?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay, Vod, your turn.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll expend a standard 7. What do I see down this other hallway here? Oh, that's just the area that we came from, right?
Yeah,
that's just the
it's just another connecting hallway, basically.
So that's 7, 8, 9. I will ask Quinn if this looks like a similar doorway that we've seen before.
those ruins, they say shit, what was it?
Watchtower.
Watchtower. Yeah,
Excellent.
Watchtower. This
I'll push the
apparently-
door open.
Alright, with a loud thud, the door pushes open. This one's manual. It's got, like, handles and stuff. You see a very strange sight. As you push open the door, you notice you're pushing through several layers of cobweb. Inside, you see a stone wall that is over some sort of surface that's not quite right.
Can I make any type of check to see if this would count as difficult terrain?
Yeah, nature or dungeoneering would work here, arcana would work here, there's a lot of stuff that would work here, perception would work here.
All those are relatively the same, so let's just see I make a dungeoneering check.
Man, you and these rolls today. As far as you can tell, it's stable ground, but it looks very peculiar.
Okay, well, I've already expended my standard, and I've only moved, let's see, so that was 7, 8, 9, 10, whoops, here we go, 10, 11, 12?
The ground is almost flesh-like in consistency.
Lava. The ground is lava.
It's a strange blue color.
It's made of lions.
Since I have my unguent of dark vision, can I see more of this room? Can you explain more to me?
I absolutely can. As you enter the room, a gargantuan 30-foot eye
Oh my god.
in the center of the room stares directly at you.
Alright, I end my turn.
Okay. Alright. Quinn, your turn.
This is like the Ren and Stimpy episodes when they'd go to space.
Yeah.
Really weird shit would happen.
Okay, let's see. 5. Oh, first I'll move just 5 to come up next to Vod.
The ground has a strange flesh-like consistency. It's not difficult terrain, but you feel kind of gross walking on it.
You see Vod sigh.
Sorry about your boost.
These are Prada!
It's fine.
What
We're
was
not-
the roll that you made over here, Vod? Just perception, or?
Yeah, you just made a perception check.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to as well.
Okay.
Fuck.
You guys in these rolls.
It's like
Which
the skills
I-
that I'm shitty at, like I naturally make low rolls on.
Well, at least I have a plus 13. on
Through the
shit.
dim light, you see a gargantuan 30-foot eye staring at you.
An eye?
An eye, like a giant human eye, is staring at you. It's
Um,
halfway
Watchtower.
sunk into the blue goo of the ground.
Vaughn will relay to Quinn that it's very imperative that, like I said before, they maintain some distance with the rest of the party.
Alright.
that we maintain distance from the party.
Quinn, we are in terrible danger, and I regret to inform you that it's not from anything here. It's our own party. We need to make sure to stay ahead of them.
Okay, I can do that. Not a problem. Are there any checks I can make on the eye to sort of see what it is or what it's from or?
Sure. There's plenty of checks you could make right now.
Would that dungeoneering or what is that? I don't know.
I don't know. What is it?
Hey you.
It's the far realm. I have to be unhelpful.
It's cool. I guess yeah. Just my dungeoneering and nature are the same, so whatever. Oh, nice.
It's the watchtower. You're being watched.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, you notice that the ceiling is covered in a thick layer of bluish-white cobwebs.
White cobwebs, awesome. If I get like one square closer to the eye, do I feel any different? I mean, is it giving off any sort of energy or?
No, it kind of shifts. You notice the pupil kind of shifts as you step closer to it.
I guess we should try to go around this. So let's see, I was 5.
It'd be very difficult to climb.
Excellent plan.
Yeah, 6, 7. Alright, so that's my move, and then I would spend a standard. So 1, 2. Oh shit! What is that?
Above you, you see hanging what appears to be a 16-legged spider.
Is it doing anything?
It's perfectly still.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a stealth check now. To continue moving. I'm kind of stealthy, I guess. 2. I rolled a 16, so it's
Yeah,
a
you
2, 3. There's another one. 4, 5, 6.
You notice the eye continues following you.
Okay.
You can see further.
And 7.
Okay. You can see further into the tower. As you round the eyeball, you see what appears to be a gargantuan golem that is apparently made of intestines and brain matter. Slithering in 10 feet in all directions around the golem is viscera, organ material, intestines slithering of their own accord along the ground. It is dotted with at least 20 glowing red eyes that have not seemed to spotted you yet.
Thank God I was moving stealthily.
He's also flanked by 2 custodians.
I wish I could contact Gawd somehow.
You can if you want.
Well, could I still use one of my move actions or no? Probably
You
not.
could just yell
I have
out
a
to
minor
me.
action.
You use standard and then a move already.
Yeah, I did. I think I have a minor. Hold on.
Talking is free.
Yeah, talking is free, but remember you're also standing next
Yeah,
to
but I
him.
don't want to yell. I don't want to yell. Okay, I'm gonna use my Quicksilver motion.
Okay.
I can use it as the first or last action of my turn. It's a free action, and it lets me move my speed.
Oh, very good. You go ahead and do that, and then make a stealth check at the end of it.
Okay. 5,
Spider's still chilling there.
6, 7, and stop moving. Alright, and stealth check. I should make a macro for that. 16 again.
Okay. Reeve, your turn.
Oh, I can't talk to Bud?
Oh yeah, it's free action. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So there are crazy 12-legged spider things like near the ceiling along this path, and also pretty much on the opposite side of the giant eyeball here is a giant the only way to describe it would be like a golem made of intestines with like 6 eyes.
Seems
So
we stepped into one of Zarella's novels. We're fine, Quinn. This is an archive. It may be a strange dimension we're in, but it's an archive nonetheless. As long as we
Yeah.
don't touch anything, we should be fine.
well, it's like 10. It's huge.
You
I
feel
don't know,
safer
maybe if we
going
can
the other
check-
way around.
I was gonna say maybe we should check the other way around.
I will
on the
watch
eyeball.
myself and go that way, yes. We'll see if that's a safer route.
Just to
Alright.
check. It might be
Alright.
better.
Reeve, it's your turn.
It's not. I think you skipped Amron and Buckthorn before. You went from Vaughn to Quinn because Quinn wanted to follow Vaughn.
Oh, all right, Amron, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, so they've all. I cannot see Vaughn or Quinn anymore. Okay. One. Aaron's going to tell them to keep close to her. And 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 6. I'll expend my standard. 7, 8, 9. And I guess I see what they see, right?
Yeah, you see a giant eye staring at you from the dim light in front of you. As you step on the ground in this room, it appears to be some sort of fleshy...
Arcana check on it? Did we already do that?
Nope.
Well, you didn't.
Right. 21. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like flesh or something.
Amron's going to... Okay. Vod, Quinn, we have to stick together. We don't know what dangerous things could be ahead of us.
Imran, I believe that is a terrible idea.
Well, I agree, and I understand why, but I will do my best to keep watch.
As
The only
Reeve
per-
and Buckthorn completely get us in
Well,
trouble.
I think Buckthorn is kind of... If we just threaten Kappa with Buckthorn, he's okay, but Reeve wants to take things, so...
I'm going to
Buckthorn-
stay as far away from those two as I can.
I understand that, but Vod, we can't be too far away. So, did you guys see anything in here? Besides the giant creepy eye?
I purposefully stay silent.
Okay,
I'm just going to follow Vod's lead.
okay.
We've just entered in here, so we're not sure what's going on yet.
Okay,
There appears to be a gigantic eye,
right, the watchtower.
and we're probably standing on a creature that is mass beyond any of
Well,
our
let me do a nature
conceivability.
check on it. I want to do a nature check on it, Luke.
Okay.
Let us
Yeah.
hope he does not sneeze, if he even has a mouth. I try
Oh,
not to
fuck.
think about the
I
far
don't know
realm.
anything about this floor.
You are standing on something that's alive.
Okay. It's breathing.
This is why
Um,
I'm staying as far away from those two as I can.
So, is there anything on the floor that we can step on that's not the actual floor, or is it...
No, it's all like fleshy goodness.
Okay.
Fleshy goodness.
Right. So Amron's gonna wait for the other two to get here to tell them to be very gentle on stepping on this floor.
Buckthorn, it's your turn. And then it'll be Reeve, and then it'll be back to Vaughn. Swap up the... Buckthorn? You're on mute.
Sorry, I was counting my footsteps.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I'm gonna use my standard action to move up in front of these guys to block their path, since they don't seem to want me to protect them.
You step on a squishy surface. There's an eyeball staring at you.
Buckthorn, the
Hello.
thing you're standing on is alive, so please be careful.
Okay.
Anything else, Buckthorn?
Could I also do a nature check?
Sure.
You're part bear, that might help.
Yep, I have pretty good nature.
Oh, goody.
Nice.
4.
Better than a 1.
Well,
Wait, If this is a bear or bear-like creature, I get a +2 to that.
Well, it's not a bear or a bear-like creature.
Alright, just making
Bears have
sure.
eyes.
It's true. So do octopi and
So you're saying everything's bear-like. Got it.
everything is a
Future roles
bear-like
we
creature.
know.
All right. Buckthorn. Yeah, as far as you know, you're just standing on the inner eyelid of something.
No.
Oh, dang.
It's best not to try and think about it.
Anything else, Buckthorn?
Nope.
Reeve, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take the first part of my movement to move up to here. And what do I see to the south there? The green.
Yeah. You see a crackling green energy that is flashing with different places and things, perhaps things you've seen before, some that are totally foreign, but all flashing at such a speed that you cannot for sure put your finger on any of them.
What could I make a check for to try to put my finger on one of them? Just to see if something reminds me of something.
I'd say history is good for that.
It's as bad as all my others. Sounds good.